Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the Tarot Collective for today. Today is Wednesday, December 3rd, 2025. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, bellissimo. God's kiss. Whatever doesn't, just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. We're going to use the Christmas Spirit Tarot by Hattie Thorne. You can find this at hattiethorne.com. You can also find it at her Etsy shop, as I've been saying all day. I think her sale is done for Christmas, but you can always go and check and see. She really does have some amazing decks if you're interested. Amazing. And I know she's retiring some so that she can make room for new ones. So I'm assuming next year she'll be putting out some new ones. And it's funny because I think I ordered 7 decks 2 weeks ago now, a week ago. There were still a few decks that I wanted to get. I had a spending limit and I was at my spending limit. And I can't even believe I said I have a spending limit, but I really did. We got 2 on the table, 1 major. I love her dearly. She really is a sweetheart, by the way. 4 on the table, 1 major. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Five on the table, 2 major. We're gonna leave it there. I couldn't remember if that was 2 shuffles or 1 shuffle, but it doesn't matter. It was meant to be because I was told to pull the last card, the bottom of the deck. So we've got 6 with bottom of the deck. We've got 2 majors. We've got 4 of swords. We got moon. We got 10 of pentacles. And we got 7 of cups. Empress. It's just energy, folks. It could be emperor. You feel free to switch it. And then bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. We had this yesterday or the day before. I can't remember. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. I need to say something. I wanted to say it after I did the intro, but I forgot. I just am uploading the collective for the day to YouTube, and I finished the video, and I literally turned it off, and I was taking the kawaii cards, because I use the kawaii cards, Hattie Thorne's kawaii cards, for the collective, and I'm putting them together and shuffling them and putting them back into the box, and I heard bangers and mash. I don't know who that's for. I don't know if that's for somebody. I don't know if I'm supposed to eat bangers and mash. Love bangers and mash. Haven't had it for a very long time. I used to have it with my friend Diane when I worked at the candy shop. She's British. I don't know who that was for. Anywho, on to the reading. This is somebody's individual energy. This is not like a love story. This is not like, even though we got 10 of Pentacles here and we got the Empress and the Knight of Cups, it doesn't matter. This is somebody's individual energy. Take how it resonates. With the 4 of Swords and the Moon card, somebody was coming out of some type of like a dark situation, a dark time, I guess you would say. When you look at this card, it's a young woman laying next to what looks to be a gravestone, and there's flowers on the grave. And it just looks like she's trying to get closer to whoever might be buried there. Somebody with the moon card, somebody coming out of this dark place, somebody manifesting for brighter days, not a brighter future necessarily, not that they couldn't be, but happier times, I guess you would say. Whoever this person is stable. This person with the 10 of Pentacles, like they're okay. Like this is a steady individual. This is someone that takes care of themselves, possibly others. Like this is boss energy. Okay. With the Empress, the Knight of Cups, this is definitely somebody that knows how to come to their own aid. Like this is somebody that knows how to help themselves, to get themselves through things, through situations, through life. With the Seven of Cups, this is somebody in a contemplative state right now. This is somebody like, yes, they just came out of like a difficult situation or a difficult time in their life. But right now it's kind of like healing and taking care of oneself, getting back into the rhythm of knowing yourself, loving yourself, just being you. And really, again, it gives contemplation. So somebody really thinking about like, oh, what direction they're going to go in from now on. It gives like old cycle, new cycle. But the old cycle was a little dark, and the new cycle is going to be like a new beginning, a brighter beginning for somebody. And so the Empress card typically, yeah, it can represent like feminine boss energy, okay? Could represent masculine boss energy too. It really doesn't matter. Empress card kind of gives like queen vibes, kind of like I'm taken care of, like I don't really have to worry about anything. In regards to whoever this person is, again, it more or less goes back to the fact that someone is getting back to themselves. Because it's not like, hey, Mr. Knight, come take care of me or anything like that. Because again, this is just one person's energy, but it's like somebody sitting back and saying, okay, like I know I need to do this and I know I need to do that, but I need to work on this right now, right? I need to work on this. I need to complete this so that I can move on to the next thing. I need to take care of me for 3 to 6 months so that after 3 to 6 months, I can move on to something else, maybe even someone else, right? Like I need to be ready for the next stage of my life, so I need to do this right now. You hear readers say it all the time, like taking time for oneself because something is going to come in that's going to keep you busy. It's life. Like you're as busy as you allow life to make you busy. Does that make sense? Like you can be really busy if that's what you're looking for, or you could be really lazy if that's what you're looking for. That's life. I'm not going to say every person gets the same opportunities because they don't. But I will say that everybody everybody has the opportunity to do something for themselves. Whether that's, take care of yourself, whether that's, look for a better job, buy a home, buy a car, have a family, um, take classes, go back to school, do a profession, learn something, study something. It could be anything, but everybody has the opportunity to do something for themselves. And again, with the Knight of Cups, I think this is just someone recognizing what they need, how they're going to take care of themselves going forward through whatever stage this is, whatever cycle this is, so that they can come out on the other side and do what they need to do what they were meant to do, use their purpose, whatever the case. Is that a Pepperidge Farm cookie? I swear to God, I just saw in my mind, I just saw like the word delights, and it looked like a cookie. Like it looked like a cookie. Is that Pepperidge Farm? Does Pepperidge Farm make a cookie called Delights? Girl Scout cookies, maybe? Something about a cookie. Something about the word delights. Sorry, my eye is... It's always my eyes, people. It's always my eyes. My eyes and my nose. I just had an epiphany moment about my neighbor downstairs. If you subscribe, I have my neighbor downstairs that I think was muzzling her dogs 24/7 so they wouldn't make noise. And I haven't really heard them that much in the last like 3-4 weeks. 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks since I told her off. And I'm wondering if she's not leaving her dogs outside in the cold now. Now I feel the urge to go outside and walk all the way around to the back of the building so I can see if her dogs are out there. She had a setup on her porch with a tarp over her, like her table and her chairs. I mean, it's going into winter, right? Like, what does she need it for? But there was a tarp, and then there was a big mat, like a dog bed or like, a bed. I'm wondering if she's not leaving the dogs outside. I never thought of that. Because you hear the dogs outside, you're not necessarily going to know if it's her dogs or their dogs or their dogs. Now I'm kind of scared to go out there. Because then I would really have to call the police and say something. And I really hate getting involved, but I really think she doesn't know how to take care of her dogs. And it's really sad because in reality, she's just a young kid and she shouldn't have dogs anyway. She shouldn't have them anyway. And I know that sounds weird to say. It's just, she's 22. She lives on her own. She takes care of herself. She doesn't need to be chained to her apartment by 2 dogs. Like, her ex-boyfriend left her with the 2 dogs. He's the one that got the dogs. He left her, left the dogs. She got stuck with the dogs. And when I called her out on the fact that, like, they weren't making any noise, they were whining, they weren't barking. When I called her out on that fact, I said to her, there's no shame in finding your dogs a home. Like, you're a kid. You don't have to do this. Like, you can go out there and live your life. Just find them a home. It's that simple. I mean, I know it's not simple because, people right now can't afford pets, but I'm just saying, like, anyway, now I got to go do that. I love that I can share my life's journey with you guys. All right. Yeah, something about delights and a cookie. I know Skechers, they do the shoes, they do shoes. They had a shoe called Delights. I think they still have it. But that's not it. Like I was seeing the word delights and then I was seeing cookie, like cookies. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there because otherwise I'll just ramble on for another half an hour. I hope it resonated for somebody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were entertained. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.